Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Green Lamb. Today my book review on Voyager by Gabaldon, the third book in the Outlander series. If you may recall, I started reading this in 2015, I believe it was, and I started reading it after I'd read Outlander and Dragonfly and Amber, so this was a little too much. I put it down, and then recently I picked it up to do a buddy read, and I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed having someone to discuss this with. So basically, if I'm looking down or over, I'm looking at my notebook where I keep the scores. The scoring system for my book reviews goes as follows: plot, characters, cover, suspense, and overall in terms of reading end, very soon, 5 out of 5, not so soon, 1 out of 5. So Voyager is basically, if you haven't read Outlander, Dragonfly, and Amber, this will contain spoilers about those two books. This will be a non-spoiler review for this book, so if you haven't read it, you don't have to worry. So basically, I'm going to be looking at the back just for reference points so I don't spoil this. But basically, Voyager has something different in it than Dragonfly and Amber. We get Jamie's perspective, which is a new feature to the book. And I really liked that for the most part because sometimes Claire didn't have much to talk about, and we wanted to see what Jamie's life had been like, because after Dragonfly and Amber we find out he's still alive and we kind of get a glimpse into what was happening in his life without Claire, because last time we got kind of a glimpse of Claire's life without Jamie. And I'm trying to look to see... And she's torn between returning him to stay with her daughter in her own era. Claire must choose her destiny. And as time and space come full circle, she must find the courage to face the passion and the pain awaiting her. The deadly intrigues raging in a divided Scotland, and the daring voyage into the dark unknown that can reunite or forever doom her timeless love. So I was forgetting the bit of that because I always thought it hung off the back of Dragonfly and Amber because it did leave on a cliffhanger, so I was kind of confused there. But yes, really enjoyed this book. So plot, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Now, there were some slow parts, particularly the last 50 or so pages were a little bit slow. I felt like it could have been a little tighter there. But besides that, I really did enjoy it. I enjoyed what happened to the characters in the end. I enjoyed the voyage. I didn't think I was going to enjoy this book as much because I heard there was a long journey, and I'm not a big action person. Not that that's a lot of action, but I really enjoyed all that. I enjoyed seeing Jamie's perspective. I enjoyed all the intrigue. I enjoyed their, reuniting. I enjoyed a lot of things about this book, more than I didn't enjoy stuff. There were slow parts throughout the book, but it being this size, there's, sometimes going to be slow parts. But those slow parts didn't hinder really all my feelings too much about the overall feeling of this book. I thought it was a very good continuation of the series, and every time I look at these books, I'm like, how much more can the author really do? Because even though it has time traveling elements, because looking at the size of the books and they just keep getting bigger and there's more of them, I'm always amazed to see what she can do, and I can definitely see what's going to happen next. As soon as I read Drums of Autumn synopsis, I really want to jump right into it. But I'm going to be doing another buddy read for that, so I'm waiting for that. And also, I don't want to, get in a slump, kind of how this one caused me to get in a slump before. Characters, I give a 5 out of 5. I love the characters. I love Jamie and Claire and all the new characters, and we especially got some more insight on Ian, who is Jamie's nephew, which is Jenny and Ian's son. We got him more. We had a lot of extra characters. I really like seeing Fergus again. Marsali, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I really liked all the characters. I like the characters in these books. Even if they're not big characters in the books, I really like how you kind of get a background information, and we got to see characters that we hadn't seen since the first book, because in the second book they were in France. So we got to see some throwbacks to the Mackenzie Castle, is that what it was called? The castle there in the first book. I'm sorry to not know that. Cover, I give a 5 out of 5. I really love this dark green color. I think it's really striking. I really love the gold clip. I'm not sure. Looks like a buckle or an earring, or I don't know. I think a buckle. And I just like the green with the gold. I think that looks really pretty. This is a little orangey, but I really like the gold lettering. Suspense, I give a 4.5 out of 5. Yet again, some slow parts, but for the most part, I really wanted to know what was going to happen. There was kind of not necessarily a mystery, but the voyage was purposeful, and you want to know if they were going to be successful in their voyage or not. You want to know how Jamie and Claire are going to reenact, and how they were going to, get back to where they were, that kind of thing. So it made you want to read more and more. And overall, I give it a 5 out of 5. I really like this more than Dragonfly and Amber. If you struggled to get through Dragonfly and Amber and you thought it was very slow, and I found it good, but at the same time I did struggle a bit through, because I found Outlander so amazing, and Dragonfly and Amber I felt kind of dipped for that amazingness. This one picks it right back up. I told my best friend, because she read the first book and she's not been reading a lot lately, because with schoolwork sometimes she finds it harder to like rip herself away from a book rather than watching TV. What I told her she should do is listen to the Dragonfly and Amber on audiobook so you can listen to it in your travels, and read Voyager then after, because I feel like Dragonfly and Amber might put her in a slump. So if you're a little bit hesitant about this after reading Dragonfly and Amber, it's definitely a turnaround. I think it's not as good as Outlander, obviously, because I don't think anything really can beat the first book, but it's definitely really close for me. And yeah, that's been my book review on Voyager by Diana Gabaldon. I feel like I'm just throwing this around like this side of my face and this side of my face throughout the review, but yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of Voyager if you've read it, and I want to thank you guys. Yeah, I just said that. See you guys later. Bye.